must start unravelling this from the source. Hospitals. The key to exposing the truth is with the medical professionals around the world that are facilitating this. 5 months in, and there is a huge amount of evidence from frontline medical professionals of the horrors taking place in many hospitals, yet not one investigation took place.
This person who wasn't COVID multiple times, and a lot of them are on either Medicaid or Medicare, they're poor, they have a choice, like they could likely die from this, or they can be saved by, getting a tube and that will help them breathe. They don't call it ventilator. We can give you a little help breathing. And that's it. Then they get the sedation and they go to sleep, and that's it. They don't wake up. He's in a body bag.
4 patients in a row here on COVID. And this is supposed to be the COVID site.
Yeah.
Because 7th floor, they shut it down.
That's
and
right.
cleaned it.
I'm confused.
And then they're going to have non-COVID there.
Yeah.
This is going to be the only COVID, so they shouldn't put any non-COVIDs here.
The guy over in 29, I had him upstairs because I was on CCU before it.
Yeah.
And he came in with a stroke.
I know, that's what 26-1 was, a stroke.
And
Nothing
no
to do with
COVID.
Nothing to
And
do
now he's got COVID and he's on a vent.
I know it's hard to believe that many medical professionals are in on it. Your instinct is to think, why would doctors and nurses participate in all of this? Put yourself in their shoes. Your family's livelihood depends on your medical license. You speak out, you lose everything. And in these economic times, you have no choice. But if you turn a blind eye, there will be financial gain. There is plenty of proof of the existence of COVID the business in medical institutions.
Money. I think it's at least $29,000 per patient. And then you have to think, you are also charging supplies and more supplies and more supplies. That's just like a bonus money.
I'm literally coming here every day and watching them kill them. Like, literally, some of these people are just on sedation to keep them on the vents. Nothing else.
I know that orders are coming from the above, someone above.
We're not always given the orders. It comes from the top down. And I was thinking, that's the exact problem with everything. Where's it coming from? What's the purpose? Are you guys really trying to kill everybody like everybody thinks?
It's like if we were in Nazi Germany and they were like taking the Jews to go put them in a gas chamber, I'm the one like there saying, hey, this is not good, this is bad, this is wrong, we should not be doing this. And then everyone tells me, hang in there, you're doing a great job, you can't save everybody. What I need is someone to help me save these people from being killed. Okay? From gross negligence and complete medical mismanagement.
The medical professionals need to speak out. Anybody witnessing wrongdoing in their workplace and do not expose it is participating in genocide. I urge anyone that wants to talk to contact us if they choose to with any proof of wrongdoing anonymously, and we will cover it. This is why social media is working hard on censoring any doctors that speak out. Many of them have had their medical licenses revoked.
Last Friday, I received a 7-page document that sort of told me that if I had an 86-year-old patient that had pneumonia but was never tested for COVID-19, but sometime after she came down with pneumonia, we learned that she had been exposed to her son who had no symptoms, but later on was identified with COVID-19, that it would be appropriate to diagnose on the death certificate COVID-19.
Less than a week ago, I was notified by the Board of Medical Practice in Minnesota that I was being investigated because of public statements I had made. They listed 2 allegations. They said I've been spreading misinformation in regards to the completion of death certificates on a news program. And the other allegation was that I provided reckless advice in my willingness to compare COVID-19 and the flu.
We need to help and encourage these people to open the door for others to speak. Here is what we should do. We must focus all our efforts on one issue at a time within healthcare. Let's bring it to the public's forefront, creating pressure on the medical professionals and big pharmaceutical companies. They have us chasing our tails on different issues, so our efforts are fragmented and less effective. Let's stick to one issue to create maximum damage to the illusion. Start with sharing material exposing hospitals' systematic wrongdoing on all platforms. Write to your local authority or parliament requesting investigation in hospital practice and new COVID policies. From local groups to speak to their families of the recently deceased in hospitals to ask for investigations and autopsies. They deserve the truth and closure. Exert pressure on the medical industry to speak out. Look what has happened with Bill Gates recently. After millions of comments on his social media, the comments were turned off. That doesn't mean he is still not winning, but the psychological warfare could work the other way around too. We need to put an end to this, because I promise you, this is only the beginning if we let them. Until then, do what's right for your health. Educate others, and have courage in your everyday dealings, knowing that every action you take and stand you make, you will have a ripple effect in the world. So make it count. It's no longer an option. It's our duty.